All right, so part three, I promise, is the last one. The last one. As I was saying in part two, again, if you're tuning in to the, like, if this is coming on your for you page and this is your first time tuning in, then I would highly suggest you check out part one, part two. My bad, y'all. So definitely check out part one and part two to see if all of that resonates with your particular situation where it concerns love and relationships. Um, if you are coming back from part two, then welcome back. Um, my bad, y'all. I don't mean to make all these videos, but I want to like give you a message and then leave it there if there's more that probably needs to be said to you. Um, I don't know. I just feel like that's doing y'all an injustice. So, you know, that's just me personally. But um, so I don't be feeling right if I do it like that. But anyway, as I stated in part one and part two, where I was leaving off at part two in particular, this is just going to be the closing of what you um, need to know concerning this. Like I said, I feel like the date that you're supposed to go on either today or this is possibly be this Friday or this weekend. Um, this other person that you have been, talking to that wants to take you out, they are really, I feel like just energy wise, this person really digs you. They really find you attractive. They are very curious to know you a little bit more, like to get things on a deeper level with you. I don't feel like they only have one intention. Like, I don't feel like they only have, I don't know, like some sort of crazy hidden agenda to like hurt you. I feel like, again, those are your thoughts. That's like your subconscious telling you that to on the timer. Um, like it's just coming from a place of fear. And I also pick up that this could come from a place of like the past relationships you've had, because whoever you are, you have been through a lot. And so while like I can't tell you guys what to do, it's totally up to you. I would tell you to do what you feel you're comfortable with. um, if you, like I said in part two, if you feel like you are still triggered by the past and um, maybe this is not the time that you need to go on this date, like listen to what your gut is telling you about this date, um, particularly right now, the space that you're in, or the like how you're emotionally feeling. If you, again, if you just feel like the past, you haven't gotten over it, you're still kind of angry about certain things or at certain people related to the love and relationships you've been in, and you have not healed from that, then I would suggest that you kind of sit it out for right now. And as I stated in part two, there is nothing wrong with that. Like, there is nothing wrong with taking your time and just finding you, figuring out where all your triggers come from, figuring out specifically, if we're going to use love and relationships, figuring out if you failed, if you not failed, if you tolerated, is what I meant, certain things from past relationships in your healing season. When tackling that, you'll uncover, okay, why you did those things. If you went through abusive relationships, as you do the inner healing, you'll start to understand, okay, this is why I tolerated this person doing this to me. Allowing this person to have that much power over me, allowing them to either physically harm me or um, emotionally damage me, because abuse isn't always physical. There is also emotional abuse as well. So, you know or inner child healing, you know, whatever. But again, we're talking about love and relationships. If you still feel some type of way, and you're triggered by your past where it concerns love and relationships, and you just feel like you are just not in a space where you're ready, and you just want to chill out and be to yourself, I'm telling you that that's okay for you to do. You know, don't feel like you have to rush for anyone, not for this person or anyone. Um, and so, again, your guidance here is, if you know, go with how you feel at the moment. If you feel like you are not ready due to past trauma, past pain, and you're still triggered by that, then your advice is to wait. Do the healing that you need to do. 555 on the timer, just seeing that again, and 554 could be significant. Um, then take that time to do that until you feel like your heart is open and ready again to, date and see what's out there. If you feel like this is coming from a place of fear, but at the same time you really want to take a leap and take that risk, then you have free will to do that as well. Um, but, as I stated in part 2, I had to tackle that within my healing journey. Like, that was one of the particular things that I had to tackle. And like I said, I'm still healing. I don't think, like, even whether you started your healing process, or if some of you are in the middle of it, or, you know, you're still on that journey, whatever part of your healing process that you're still tackling, you're never really done healing. But I think the goal is for 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 you to done enough healing work. Like, if you've done enough healing work, I think the objective would be for the past to no longer trigger you, whether it be the inner child healing that you need to do, or it is the love and relationships that you need to do. It no longer triggers you. If a person brings up that person's name or the situation, you don't give a triggering response to it. You've made peace with it enough to where you've processed your emotions, you've cried the tears that you need to cry, and now you're at peace with it. You forgive yourself and you forgive that person. And that takes time to get to that place. But that is one of the things that I had to tackle. So again, not everybody, whoever you are that resonates with this message, not everyone is out to get you. Whether you're male or female that resonates with this message, you have been through a lot, and it's okay to let your hair down and take a little time for you, even if it's this one date you go on, or maybe you want to take yourself on a date. There's nothing wrong with that as well. But whoever this person is that you're tied to, they really, really like you. They like your humor. They like everything about your character is a turn on for this person. They also find you extremely handsome or extremely gorgeous, I'm hearing, especially if you're a female. They find you gorgeous. So it's totally up to you. Again, I don't try to get on here and necessarily tell y'all what y'all need to do, or like force you to do anything. I don't want to come out that way, rather. So I hope this helps. Try not to overthink. Try not to be too much in your head. And just do what you feel is best for you. But know that this person really does like you. And they want to see where this goes. So I hope that this helped. And if it did, engage from the bottom up for you, girl. And I'll